ang puila sekang nakar sango ang English sakangke comment box suijago but ang English ma sangke kang sajak jago kobrok nake kisang mix sung thangjaka tani hamala debar waisa jamate waisa riang waisa kog ma sajang at the time no because nirono joto no masa sina ni bruisi jomatia ani busabai ang kogru masawo rijata riang kog ayang ani buri beka jomatia kog sawo ang yang kila phaikangke bani ni torbang ro thangke jomatia kog masawo ani kami thangkhaike riang kami thangka riang kog masawo aro bisio no tiki sama sasinai ani loge Joseph song David song tongo jeta lusai boro banki Hindi masawo and ani school of haikan Holy Cross to kormo haikan kaproke jong English rokono masamo tongjao Belaikheno Hambai but today God has given me everything in my hand, not that the property and the money, but by the grace of God today somehow or something I have on my tongue that to speak the liability that I have today by the grace of God. I know how to speak and I know how to at least have a conversation with someone who comes from Hindi or English or the Bengali nor the Kobrok, I must say. Thank you so much. But now I would like to tell or express my feelings with that questions. The answer that I would like to admit is BUBAGRA. When I have seen him for the first time, before I come to join this party, actually I must say this, I must tell you that this is my first ever that I have put step on this political party that I have linked with. Before earlier, I was a teacher. I was a teacher of Holy Cross School Tuikurmo, then Ebenezer of Sabrum, then Sunflower English Medium School of Santri Bazar, which is the only school in Santri Bazar. Then before that, I used to write in my Facebook that I hate politics, but today whom I hate, that is in with me. But it is all. This is why it is all in the hand of that the Creator, the Savior, the God. Who knows what may happen in your life tomorrow? So let me come to the point. BUBAGRA, that I was impressed with him, is that when I saw him in while protesting the CAA, and of course, while he was raising awards against that this one, our bro displaced from that Mizoram who have come to Tripura to settle, or who was thrown back with our Mizo brothers from that Mizoram, and they are today in Tripura. Okay, now regarding that, too, especially CAA and that bro displaced people, and then when I saw him, that the statue of Maharaja where it was broken in Khumulong, this tree, and I heard something, it come in my depth of heart. It was saying that he is Naren. I feel like yes, Naren. He is the only. The Savior is here, right in front of you. You have to come. You have to come on the field to accompany someone who is right, who is true, who will save us. Because the Tiprasa people are all crying. Why? Because we all know that even our this Prime Minister, even our this Chief Minister, the former Chief Minister or anywhere who belongs to the different parties, national parties, they knows that what actually is going on in Tripura. What is the true facts that has been with these Tiprasas people. But today, BUBAGRA, our BUBAGRA is with us. He has come here and grow this Tipra Motha party. And beside this, I must tell you, I must remind you that when he had saved lots of people who were suffering there, who were unable to come from that during that lockdown period, he had saved lots of people through serving a people through that who are coming through air, I must say, through air transport, then who are coming through land transport, they have been all served by the Bubagra. So we have never seen in our life that actually. Now if we go to tell or remember of our this prime minister, the present prime minister or earlier prime minister, everybody have done with their after becoming a prime minister or after coming before their to their post positions. But this Bubagra, he has nothing with him. I mean, regarding this post or position, with an empty position, he is today in the right one, doing with the right thing, and serving the people who are in need, and serving people who is in need in the moment when they cries. He have gone to that place and wiped the tears where the people, Tiprasa people, so where the people who suffer are full of they are crying with full of tears. He had wiped those tears, but none of the rest that we have seen earlier, we have never seen it. No one has done like whom no one has done so like as Bubagra what he had done today. So this is why I was very much impressed, and I was very much my heart is saying that I must go and accompany our Bubagra. Not because of that, I'm I'm tempted by his money. Sorry, his this political parties, any posts or positions. This is why I'm today in ILSC chairman at present, where I'm working as, where I'm doing my duty as ILSC chairman. You all know that we neither have any honorarium, we neither have any power in our hand, but we go to keep relations with our students who are waiting for the education, who comes to the school always to learn something and to write something. And on the other side, if we see today, what do Bubagra teach us is only that we never ever feel temptation of this money, temptation of this post position, and never goes behind the contractors, never goes behind those leaders, those politicians who tempt you or who try to own you with money. This is why I was very impressed with our this Bubagra. He is the only one that whom I believe he is the only one who will save us, who will set us free from this sufferings, and he will surely give us the liberty, that eternal one. Thank you so much. Actually, see, that was National Party where he was earlier, where he belongs to. That was a National Party, and today this is regional party, and that National Party. I must say, a complete difference is there. Lots difference is there. The distinguish between that and this, what do we have today? The Tipra Motha Bubagra, what he has his own political party. I must say, we call it the political party, but this is for the survival and its existence of the entire Tiprasas. And beyond that, we can see not only the Tiprasas, many beside these Tiprasas, I must say that SC general Muslims or any other who today research in this TTS, these areas, even they are also included there. But let me just say of this, Bubagra, where he was in Congress earlier, he actually, I must say, that was before 40, before 41, before 42 years, no, 41 years before. So I must admit that, I must grant that he was young enough, 40, maybe 38, 39, 40, because I was not that, I have not any much relations, or I didn't know much about the politics before that.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. But Bubagra, in that moment, he actually was kept away from Triprasa people, I must say. And today, as he has been and put step to his own native, to his own birthplace, this is Tripura, where he, presently, I must say, not today, but when he was working as a president of that Congress. Maybe he was in Shillong, nor Kolkata, nor in Delhi. He was there maybe. So after coming and trying to keep the relations or to grow the relations with these Triprasa people in this Tripura, I must say that he really had realized, he, after seeing these conditions of Triprasa people, he maybe the realizations, the revival that came to his mind, and he have said that I must speak, I must cry, I must shout, I must bring something new, or I must save these people who are actually suffering today. Because we can see on the roadside, this highway road, national highway side, you can see both the sides are all developed. But if you go out of, if you go a bit inside of that, you will find that people who reside there are suffering. They neither have a good roads nor they have a good facilities of water, drinking water. So these are the problems.